This deep into the match, Bianca
not with a bad rib.
No way. No way.
Trying to lift pipe.
Naomi breaks silence following major WWE title match at recent show. Smackdown star Naomi has broken her silence after a championship match on WWE NXT. The reigning WWE Women's Tag Team Champs defended their title at Tuesday's show at the Center Stage in Atlanta, Georgia. Bianca Belair and Naomi faced against Lash legend and Jakara Jackson of the Metaphor. It was the main event of NXT's latest show, with both teams showing off their power and finesse in a highly entertaining match. Despite the valiant efforts of Legend and Jackson, the tag team champs were able to pull off the victory. Following the successful title defense, the Glow took to X/Twitter to show her appreciation for the NXT crowd. It was Naomi's first match in NXT since March 21, 2013, when she was still teaming up with Cameron as the Funkadactyls. They lost to Nikki and Brie Bella in just 3 minutes. The two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has come a long way since her initial stint with NXT. She even left WWE in March 2023 and went to TNA Wrestling, where she won Knockouts World Championship. She returned less than a year later as a surprise entrant in the 2024 Women's Royal Rumble match, Naomi to enter this year's Royal Rumble match. The road to WrestleMania 41 officially begins on Saturday at the 2025 Royal Rumble at the Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. The Women's Royal Rumble match is one of the highlights of the night, with the winner gaining an opportunity to face either the WWE Women's or the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania 41. On the January 24th episode of SmackDown, several WWE stars, including Naomi, added their names to the Women's Rumble. The 9 other officially announced participants are Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Lyra Valkyria, Io Sky, and Ivy Nile. WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton and Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley will surely be monitoring the Rumble match. It will be interesting to see if there are more surprise returns, such as Becky Lynch, Michelle McCool, or AJ Lee, this Saturday. Kurt Angle, Naomi, Finn Balor, and others react to WWE legends' emotional posts. Several current and former WWE personalities, including Kurt Angle, Naomi, and Finn Balor, recently took to social media to react to Hall of Famer Mick Foley's emotional update. In his post, the legend shared an inspiring story of his weight loss journey. Mick Foley is one of the greatest names to ever set foot inside the squared circle. After making a huge name in WCW in Japan, Foley joined World Wrestling Entertainment in 1996 and went on to win several titles, including the WWE, Hardcore, and Tag Team Championships. The Hardcore legend wrestled his last match in 2012. Throughout his career, Foley played many popular on-screen characters, including Cactus Jack, Dude Love, and Mankind. The WWE Hall of Famer recently took to Instagram to share an update on his weight loss journey. In the post caption, Foley wrote that he had to drop weight after it became extremely hard for him to do day-to-day activities, revealing that he could have had a heart attack at any point. The former world champion also mentioned that he had some good news to share as he lost a whopping 100 pounds and was now feeling much better. Mick Foley cleared the rumors of him possibly returning at WWE Royal Rumble 2025. Mick Foley recently uploaded a video on his YouTube channel where he talked about his weight loss journey. During the conversation, Foley revealed that he would not be entering the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match. I wouldn't say I'm not entering the Royal Rumble, but I'm not entering the Royal Rumble. That's a pretty big leap from what I've been saying. I was in the Nightmare Rumble, I did okay, I had fun. It will be interesting to see whether Mick Foley ever returns to the Stanford-based promotion for a final storyline. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill previously announced that they were hosting WWE Bad Blood. Now, the duo revealed that they are bringing in Naomi as well. As previously announced, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will be hosting the WWE Premium Live event in Atlanta. In a backstage segment on the October 4th episode of WWE SmackDown, Cargill and Belair told Naomi that she would be hosting WWE Bad Blood with them. Cargill and Belair will be busy hosting on Saturday, but they are set to compete on the October 8th episode of WWE NXT. After appearing on the October 1st episode, they will team up with Kalani Jordan to face Fatal Influence, Naomi to host WWE Bad Blood with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Mercedes Moan picks upcoming Naomi WWE Smackdown gear. Bianca Belair and Naomi retain WWE Women's Tag titles against NXT team. It seems that the fourth time was not the charm for Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, as their efforts to capture the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships fell short once more on WWE NXT. On this occasion, Jackson and Legend challenged Bianca Belair and Naomi. At one point, Jackson and Legend appeared to be on the verge of victory as they laid out Naomi with a neckbreaker facebuster combination. Before Legend could gain a pinfall on Naomi, however, Belair jumped back in the ring to break it up. In the title match's closing moments, Belair assisted in sending Legend through the ropes and to the outside. Meanwhile, Naomi reversed a fall from Jackson for a 2-count fall of her own. With Legend still on the floor, Naomi and Belair then delivered a double KOD on Jackson to retain the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. With this win, Belair and Naomi are now 2-0 in their televised tag title defenses. Last month, Naomi stepped up to be Belair's tag partner, as her former co-champion Jade Cargill remains out of action following a backstage attack she suffered in November. In their first outing together, Naomi and Belair defeated Nia Jax and Candice LeRae on WWE SmackDown. Their tag title match against Jackson and Legend came about 2 weeks ago when the Metaphor stablemates bested Unholy Union, Alba Fire, and Isla Dawn in a #1 contenders match on NXT. Jackson and Legend have had 3 previous opportunities to win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, tracing back to July 2024. Naomi responds after unintentional attack from Bianca Belair on January 10th, WWE SmackDown. The two stars locked horns in a fatal 4-way match. The newly crowned WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton celebrated her title win on the January 10th episode of Friday Night SmackDown. However, the celebrations were spoiled when Nia Jax, Bayley, Naomi, and Bianca Belair crashed the festivities. Stratton created history when she cashed in the MITB contract on her friend Nia Jax on last week's episode. Jax was defending the title against the one-half of the tag champion Naomi. Stratton initially aided Jax in her defense and attacked the champion after the victory. The former champion Nia Jax initially gatecrashed Stratton's celebration and tore into the new champion for betraying her. Soon new challengers emerged staking claim to a chance at the title. The women's tag team champions Bianca Belair and Naomi stepped into the ring to stake their claim. The heated segment quickly turned violent as the 4 women started a brawl, which was ultimately ended by the women's champion as she took out everyone with the prettiest moonsault ever. This brawl led general manager Nick Aldis to announce a fatal 4-way match between Jax, Bayley, Belair, and Naomi. Bayley will challenge Tiffany Stratton next week. The fatal 4-way match was underway as Jax, Bayley, Belair, and Naomi battle for the #1 contender spot and for a chance to face Stratton for the women's champion next week. However, the match ended badly for the tag champion. Belair was in control of the clash as she looked to finish the match when Candice LeRae, who was ringside, interfered in the match. LeRae pulled Belair's hair braid, and the two stars engaged in a tug-of-war involving Bianca's hair. The tug-of-war between the two ended when Belair accidentally hit her tag partner Naomi with her braid. Bayley capitalized on the distraction and picked up the win, pinning Naomi in the fatal 4-way match. The USA Network posted the clip of Bayley and LeRae's tug-of-war over EST's hair, which ended with Naomi getting hit